Major companies are cutting jobs and laying off employees. We'll talk that and more right after these important messages. All right, let's get straight to the headlines here. It says Ford plans up to 8,000 job cuts to help fund EV investment or electric vehicles. Ford Motor Company is preparing to cut as many as 8,000 jobs in the coming weeks as the automaker tries to boost profits to fund its push into the electric vehicle market, according to people familiar with the plan. The eliminations will come in the newly created Ford Blue unit, responsible for producing internal combustion engine vehicles, as well as other salaried operations throughout the company. Now, did you guys catch that? They're trying to boost profits. You see, this isn't about losing money for Ford, it's about boosting profits. So if they can't make the maximum amount of money and get the maximum amount of bonuses for their CEOs and executives, then they have to slash jobs to achieve that. You see, most companies are making record profits right now. Now, while we're experiencing pain right now, pain at the pump, pain at the grocery store, pain on your electric bill, but they're experiencing record profits, but yet it's still not enough. We need, instead of making $20 million from my bonus, I need $25 million. So I need to cut 8,000 jobs. This is ridiculous, folks. All right, if you guys are enjoying this content, or if you enjoyed my content in the past, or if you enjoy it currently, go ahead and hit that like button for me. It helps my channel reach more viewers. Lets the algorithm know that you guys are actually liking the content, and I appreciate it. All right, let's look at some more headlines. Amazon shrinks staff by 100,000, joining Netflix and Google in hiring slowdown. With recession fears mounting and inflation, the war in Ukraine, and the lingering pandemic taking a toll, many tech companies are rethinking their staffing needs, with some of them instituting hiring freezes, rescinding offers, and making rounds of layoffs. So if you just were hired by Amazon or by Netflix or by Google, guess what? They sent you a new email, a new letter, a new voicemail. We no longer need you because we need to continue to make record profits. We need to slash as many people from our workforce as we can, again, to get our CEOs mega bonuses. Now, Amazon, it says here, was the latest company to discuss its belt-tightening efforts this week. During its quarterly earnings call Thursday, the e-commerce giant said it's been adding jobs at the slowest rate since 2019. After relying on attrition to winnow its staff, Amazon now has about 100,000 fewer employees than in the previous quarter. So here's a look at other companies tapping the brakes. All right, guys, Carvana, the online car retailer, laid off about 2,500 people back in May. That was about 12% of its workforce. Now, there is a silver lining, at least with Carvana. Their executives and CEO, they forwent their salary for the remainder of this year. That way they can pay severance to those who were let go. So at least this company is standing up and doing the right thing, even though they have to let some employees go. All right, another company, Coinbase Global, is a cryptocurrency exchange, and they told employees in June that they would be cutting about 18% of their staff in preparations for the economic downturn. Another company, Compass Inc., is a real estate brokerage platform, and they're cutting about 450 positions, or about 10% of their workforce. Gemini Trust Company, which is another cryptocurrency exchange, is also lowering their staff by 10%. And then just recently by another 7%, so a total of 17% of its workforce. GoPuff, a delivery service, is also laying off 10% of its workforce and closing dozens of warehouses. The popular fitness brand Peloton Interactive also announced plans to cut about 2,800 jobs globally. That would be roughly 20% of its workforce around the world. So you see, this is starting to happen, and as more time goes along, and as the cost of fuel goes up, the cost of delivery, the cost of just simply doing business increases, we're going to see more and more businesses follow suit. And I truly believe some dark days are ahead for the American economy. Some dark times really throughout the world. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I mean, prices are continuing to rise. Some of the things that we can afford now, we may not be able to afford down the road. You know, it may just simply be we cannot afford some of these things down the road. But don't worry about it, okay? Because worrying, as you know, has never solved any problem. So continue to get prepared. Save money where and when you can. If you don't need that $150 cable or direct TV bill or a service like that, then get rid of it, you know? watch free services, YouTube. I think there's one called Tubi. I mean, there's all kind of free services out there where you can still get some entertainment. Now, if you don't need Netflix or Hulu, again, get rid of those. Toss those things out of there. Save your money. So you may need to start cutting costs. Another good one is not to eat out. You can spend so much money eating out at restaurants. So cook your meals at home if you can. It's way cheaper and it's generally healthier for you. And to be honest, it probably even tastes better too, because the quality of food, as we know, has went down tremendously in these past 2 years. So if you guys have any more tips on how to save money during these challenging times, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'm sure that the other viewers would love to hear what you guys have to say about that as well, because we all need to save money right now when and where we can. Well, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for this video. Make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're new, welcome to the channel, and thanks you for stopping by. To all my other viewers, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. But as always, continue to prepare, continue to get stronger in any area that needs strengthening, and only you know what that is. So continue to get stronger, continue to work in those areas, and as always, be blessed.